Hey, I am back. So I wanted to share with you all candies. Hear me good. Candies that need a matching, they just need a fragrance. They need a fragrance. You should be able to eat the candy. I'm going to tell you what that is that I just ate as well as smell like it. Because you should be able to. So I got to think of this concept when this is what I just ate. Lifesaver gummies. I just ate a piece of this. Lifesaver gummies came out when I was a teenager. Mind you, I'm in my early 30s. That's not old, so don't even think about trying it. Don't do it. So, this candy been out a long time. There's so many variations. There's all berries of it. There's all, I think there's all the one shade of it, much like Starburst, and we'll get into that later too. But these are the candies I feel like personally should have a fragrance. Just trying to finish up this one. I only bought 3 here to eat with you all while I chat. So being that Lifesaver Gummies has probably been out near 10 years. There's sours. There's a sour version of this candy. There's 2 flavors in one singular Lifesaver circular candy of this. I got to thinking that this should be a fragrance. Every time I had bought it this most recent time, this is just pretty much empty. I have kept the package, and please tell me, cause y'all guilty as charged. Come on now, tell the truth. I have been smelling this, and then once I've eaten the last few out of the bag, I was going to say box. They used to come in boxes, believe it or not. I'm thinking it smells so good, and there's 5 flavors in here. How does it give off this scent? This is the first one on the list that should be a fragrance. It really should be a fragrance. Every time I smell the bag, whether I've just started on it or I've eaten the last one, it has this sweet but not overpowering fragrance over it. I'm like, how does a candy like this have fragrance? This is the first candy that should have a fragrance. It should have one. These right here, they're better than the hard candy. Who remembers the OG hard candy? Absolutely amazing. While you dipping in and out, I'm gonna say hello to you, because I'm gonna keep going. Whew. Okay, so we got the next candy here that should be, and I just had a bag of these roughly about a month or 2 ago. Starburst. Everyone knows that Starburst, the square shaped chewy candy, everyone seems to love and singles out the strawberry, the pink. So what they took the liberty of doing is making an all pink bag of Starburst. Those should have a matchy fragrance. Now they taste good, but there's a smell to them that's like really like it's a mild but just sweet enough form of strawberry to that candy. So when you start eating candies, it's not only the taste that gets you, whatever meets your taste buds, but then it's also how it smells. Because if it tastes good but it smells terrible, what you doing? What y'all doing manufacturing, making this candy? And I probably should have put a disclaimer out here. I don't eat this stuff every day. I don't. But this happens to be one of my favorites. And I got to thinking, if it smells so good coming out the bag, even though this bag is relatively empty, it should be a fragrance. Better to smell like it than to eat it, my dear. All pink starburst. All pink starburst. All pink starburst. That's the next one that it should smell like. Next one. Now this one might throw you off. Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers is the next candy that should smell, that they should have a matching fragrance. The nature of Three Musketeers is like, it's like a Snickers but without the peanuts, without the caramel midsection. Now that's the only thing I wish it had, and I think it has that. So whipped up fluffy chocolate on chocolate taste. I love that because I started out a Snickers girl and I almost put Snickers on the list. But then I said, who want to smell like Snickers? That might be good. I'm gonna just go ahead. That's an honorable mention. Snickers should have a matching fragrance. What I'm starting to see is Jolly Ranchers and stuff, but y'all leaving out the other candies that they're making into body creams, that they're making into body scrubs, they're making it into body washes, and everything from this end of the spectrum to the other side of the spectrum. Everything from washing yourself, oils. I've not seen oils now. Starburst oil, body oil. See, there's only so much I can tell because y'all got to partner with me to get the rest. Okay, my contact information is in there below. In the description of this one. Three Musketeers. I would love to smell like that. Snickers is an honorable mention too. Now, the only thing is with the peanuts, you might have to change the peanuts. If you're going to make a fragrance out of Snickers, this is my suggestion. I don't think nobody wants to smell like peanuts because it remind you of boiled peanut. Don't do. Make the Snickers fragrance, but then change the peanut note. Don't do that. Pistachio. I will tell you why. I've been hearing a whole lot about Kaale, that pistachio gelato. I've never smelled it before. So I'm going off of another one that has a pistachio note. Trader Joe's just launched it, and they just launched a body wash for it. As a matter of fact, for Brazil nut from Trader Joe's. I would put a pistachio note if you're going to opt for making Snickers a fragrance. And I mean the whole collection of body cream, a body wash to go with the fragrance, and a body oil that you could probably put on before you mist on the fragrance. And instead of naming it Snickers, nougaty good, I don't know, nougaty goodness, because it has a nougat in the middle. This is me. You can tell how much I've been thinking about candies, and no, I haven't overdone. I just Lifesavers gummies. That's what started this. That's what started this. That's what started this. Next one. Now, I've had a soft spot for these, and I used to pick these up. Not this exact brand, but it reminded me of that because I couldn't find a brand. CVS, and how many know they do this on purpose? CVS, you'll go to the counter, and they'll have candies purposely around the register. They have these particular, they're almost rectangular shape, about this big, of chewy caramels in a clear mini label wrapper. So, and you just buy them for 30 cents, something like that. And it's not like the olden days where it was 5 cents or a penny candy. There's still some places like that where it's all is penny candy. So I would pick those up every once in a while. Not every visit, but just, I'm like, I have a sweet tooth, something like that. And then, so here, the next one, Werther's Original. Now, Werther's is not the same as that, but caramel. I've not seen a caramel-based fragrance. Werther's Original Chewy Caramels. That should definitely have a fragrance, a whole line. From a body oil, a body wash, a whipped body scrub. Whipped, I'm saying whipped with Tree Hut's a slightly abrasive texture. They should have a bar soap in it. They should also have a fragrance in two different concentrations. If you don't know what I'm talking about, shortly after this, I'm going to put up where I go over. You can just scroll my community tab. Matter of fact, I'll do that instead. It's on my community tab. Just scroll down a little bit where I go over fragrance concentration and what causes a fragrance to last long versus not last as long. For this Werther's Original, they should have a body oil. They should have a body spray. But then they should have an eau de parfum. Along with all those things I listed. There's something about caramel, and I think that's just condensed milk, sugar, and vanilla extract, if I'm not mistaken. They should definitely have that. Like, you know, for those that love the sweet, but then in case, you know, you like myself, you're trying to watch your figure. You're trying to watch what you eat. It's nice to smell like something that you could just go to the store and grab and eat. Now, that's your business if you want to eat it and smell like it. If they got a whole collection of it and the fragrance and you can bathe in it. That's the definition of literally bathing. You can literally bathe in whatever you got, but they have to make it first. This is not on the list. This is something I'm bringing up. Bacon, I do not approve of bacon body wash, but there's somebody out there loves it and loves the idea of it. It probably exists. I've not looked. So this is my real-time reaction. Yeah. This is probably something with baking soap, bacon body oil. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to smell like smell like breakfast like that. You know, I can smell like pancakes, you know, something that smells like waffle pancakes. I've seen fragrances like that and recommendations in Facebook groups that I'm in, or either on the worldwide internet or either one of these platforms. But bacon, y'all can have that. Y'all can keep that, okay? Keep it to yourself. Keep those bacon body care products to yourself. Keep it to yourself. No. You're not walking here smell like bacon and pork and no, not as a body wash. But I can bet you it exists. I might just go look after this, but it's not on the list. All right, next one here. I almost didn't put this one on the list. Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon, where it's just a bag of all watermelon. I nearly didn't put this on the list, but then I remember the days, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I was in love with. Still, this will always hold dear close to my heart, Lifesaver gummies. But Sour Patch watermelon, the bag of just nothing but watermelon, and it's watermelon shaped and it has the coordinated colors of a real watermelon. For a period of time, I was in love with Sour Patch watermelon candy, the gummy candy. It was sour. I have a love and hate relationship with sour candy. Sometimes I like it because what you have to do is take it and let it mingle around with your saliva to get that those sour candy crystals off the candy. Then you can get to the sweet center. I couldn't stand that, but I was willing to endure it because I was in love with it for that short period of time. That should definitely be a fragrance. Now, I know there's watermelon scented stuff from Tree Hut, from the Scrub. They've just added Tree Hut just added a shave oil. They added a body cream. I review of both the Scrub and the body cream on my channel if you want to check it out. And I think they have a body wash of it now. They just released earlier this year. So, or was it last year they released all those refreshing gel body washes? I believe it was earlier this year. That's great, but we want Sour Patch watermelon version of watermelon for body care. The watermelon in body care and smelling like it. It's an acquired smell. That's something you got to do it right. You got to have the whole essence of it smelling like watermelon, but you have to also have that sweetness, because all watermelon is not sour. You got to strike a perfect balance in the middle, and that's what it was for me when during that short period of time that I just was in love with Sour Patch watermelon. The candy, I'm like, I literally had to stop myself. I'm like, no, we can't. I would have the little bags and cut down on the portion size. I'm like, we gotta have some self-control here, okay? That definitely should be body care, but they should strike a healthy balance between sweet and sour watermelon, so it could be just sweet enough, and then keep it cut down on the sour part. Because you'll be surprised that if depending on the formula and the concentration, how much they intensify the sour part of the watermelon versus how much they intensify the sweet part of the watermelon. If they get that right, and then put it in every jar, siphon it in every jar like that, put it on the shelves for us to buy, I think that would be really enjoyable. Because you could walk past somebody, just, do you have a bag of watermelon, just Sour Patch? No, this a body cream, this a body wash. Let me see. And just have the packaging to coordinate with the bags of the candy. Same thing for all these candies I've mentioned, including Lifesaver gummies. That's amazing. I tried to think of a couple more candies I like that should be a fragrance. But I can't think of any that smell good enough that would be like, okay, beyond eating this, would this smell good on anybody? And keep in mind, should all this come to pass, and this is me, just my brain working, your body chemistry is a big factor that goes into this. That's the only thing I want to tell you. That's it. That's all. Because they could strike the perfect balance between it smelling good, no matter if it's Sour Patch watermelon, Lifesaver gummies, here, Three Musketeers, Snickers, the pink Starburst. I'm gonna go even further to say, do the other flavors of Starburst too, and just make it a whole set for Christmas. I can't give away, like I said, I can't give away everything. I got to partner with me. Information is in the description box below. You contact me. But I love to see that. Would definitely love to see it. Now there are some, I have seen Jolly Rancher. They've already started with other brands. These are the ones that I'm telling you about that I've not seen. Either they didn't bother to, or either they have, I just haven't stumbled across it. I think I've shared with you all this session. You might catch that later after this video go up. This session of candies that should be fragrances and whole entire body care sets. If you'd like to see more videos like this on either side, I'll put a playlist here for you all to enjoy, and maybe get yourself a healthy snack or a healthy plate of food to enjoy. Cherry pick what you like to know about or what you want to catch up on. And see you next time. I would appreciate it very much. Love you.